So if you take a look at the calendar for our agency, we have two different calendars here. You can see that we started to really start to pick up and pretty much capture tons of appointments, at least 3 appointments a day if we take into account this calendar as well. You can see that we were basically just getting appointments on appointments on appointments. It's pretty much honestly all on autopilot. Looks very good. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how we're able to do this basically on autopilot with pretty much minimal work. Now I'll be honest, we're starting to slow down the amount of appointments we take because we're focusing more on client retention and client success. However, the system we use to get appointments is completely predictable, and that's what a lot of agency owners need to have. So let me show you exactly what we do. Alright, so let me show you exactly how we book 5 to 10 appointments per day for our SMMA, which is insane. Now, in SMMA, the most important thing that you could do in your business is generate appointments. That is the highest leverage thing you can do to actually get results and to close clients. Regardless of quality, there's one direct correlation between the amount of appointments you get and how much money the agency actually gets. Now, this example here is a guy at the pitcher's plate. Of course, he's batting. And this is what you want to have. You want to have a system where you can just keep having someone pitch to you completely new leads, or in this case baseballs, so you can hit them out of the park. You could be the worst baseball player on planet Earth, but if you get enough of them, you're gonna hit at least one of them, right? You're gonna hit at least one. So, and the problem is so many agency owners don't have this. They don't have a system to consistently get them appointments, and that's usually because they overcomplicate things so much, right? Now, there are tons of different methods to generate leads, but this is exactly how we do it. So the first thing is we run paid ads, and the second thing is we run cold SMS campaigns. Now, these two systems are the best to your SMMA because they're the easiest to systematize and have the least amount of friction. Other methods like cold calling, cold email, cold DMs, in-person door-to-door, they all work, but the thing is with these, they're not very high leverage because there's a lot of issues that can happen with these systems. For example, emails can go into spam all the time. There's friction with cold calling. You have to train people to cold call, then you could get in front of a gatekeeper. Also, the investment is a big thing when you go to door-to-door. It takes hours to do so, and so on and so forth. So if you're just starting out, I say running paid ads and cold SMS campaigns are the best thing for you. So first, let me show you our system for cold SMS. So we, of course, use Go High Level like everyone else does. And you can see here, I want to show you our exact automations that actually get us these appointments. Perfect. So now that we're here, I want to show you the outreach automations that we have. And these are different outreach SMS automations we have for different niches. We have ones for contractors, realtors, roofers. We work with basically any of them, but now we're focusing more on roofers. But I want to show you what the roofer one looks like. So if I go here, I'm going to walk you through the exact system we use in Go High Level to pretty much automate the entire thing. So here, of course, we have the roofer appointments outreach, and here we want to make sure at first that the ad or the cold SMS campaign only runs between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. We don't want to text people late at night. It'll be super annoying, right? We don't want to do that. We want to make sure we're respectful of people's time. Then we want to add something called drip mode. Now, drip mode is where you can choose the size or the amount of people you message within a given interval. So we can only let around 200 people in per hour. And you can see there's 129 people already waiting to go in the next actual batch. Now we send the first text. The first text is, hey man, this is Zach. I'm looking for one company that can handle 5 to 10 new jobs in the next 8 weeks. Are you able to take that on? Just say stop if now is not a good time. Now this is so simple because it tells people exactly what you do. It gives the offer, and you have to give an opt-out. You can see here it says say stop if now is not a good time. You legally have to make sure you say that, or else you can get sued and you don't want to do that, right? So you guys can just copy and paste this script. It works very well. Now we want to wait and give people some time to answer. So we wait 54 minutes. Then after, we want to have a conditional to say, hey, what's going to happen if they answer or not? If they do answer, great. We're going to send them a certain text. If not, then we're going to go a different route. So if they're not interested here, we kick them out of the automation. If they are interested, we don't send them a text. You yourself get a notification on your phone from Go High Level saying that this company is interested. Now, what you do is as soon as they get interested, you pick up the phone, you call. You pick up the phone, you call them immediately, because the faster you get to them, the more likely they'll turn into a client. So let's say they don't answer at all. We have one follow-up here saying, hey, just help a roofing client land 5 booked estimates with no Angie's List or share leads. Want me to send you a quick breakdown? Literally, that's all it is, right? Super simple. We don't want to have a super long text because they really don't work, right? So if we keep scrolling down here, we wait another day. Now we do the same thing again with one more follow-up saying, no pressure, is not at the right time. Just figured I'd reach out one more time, right? We want to make sure we have enough follow-ups to make it good, but we don't want to spam people too much. So after that follow-up, if they don't answer, we just pretty much end it, right? So that's basically the whole system there. Now I want to show you what it looks like when someone actually answers and they get put into our system's pipeline. Perfect. So this is our agency's pipeline. So you can see here we have different methods here, or different sections that walk people down the line to become an actual closed deal. So you can see here, if they reply to our message, we get a reply tab, or they get put in the reply tab. If they're interested, they get put here and we get a notification for this. We follow up with them. Now, if there's some situations where people don't have the right time, you need to follow up with them. Make sure you put them here and they get automatic texts. Here, if they're not interested, we just put them here so we never message them again. If they set the appointment, great. If they're really interested, and if we close the deal, they end up at the end there. So very simple. This is the exact way you can actually grow your agency, is to have a pipeline of leads that you can call, message, and follow up with over and over again, and build an actual system behind it. Now, I would say you want to send at least 1,000 cold SMSs per day. And we also want to make sure we send it out in intervals, of course. We don't want to send out 1,000 at once, just so you get able to keep up with it. If you message them all at once, it might be hard to keep up with that. Now, doing this method will book you anywhere from 2 to 5 appointments per day. We've seen on the high end even 6, 7 appointments. It's crazy once you scale this, right? Now, this is a great way to get started, and it's very cheap. You can get some really nice leads off of a place called Fiverr. People will scrape leads for you for like $15, $20, even $5. So you can have tons of phone numbers. You can just make sure they're good, send the text out, and start getting appointments and deals closed from there. Now, the second way, and my favorite, and everyone's favorite, is through paid ads. Now, running paid ads is the highest leverage action you can do to get appointments for your agency. And it's the funniest thing, right? If you run an agency where you run ads for local businesses, you should know how to run ads for yourself too, right? It's the same exact thing to grow your own business. Now, you also get the highest quality of appointments because these are people who are actively coming to you for help, right? They're interested, they say, I want it, and then it becomes super simple to close them. Now, you guys can see here, this is a picture of a cheesy salesman. And the thing is, this really encapsulates a lot of times how people feel when you do cold outreach. When you do cold outreach, people feel like it seems kind of weird. They don't know who you are, kind of scammy. It's very hard, and it's extremely hard to close them. It's a huge uphill battle to close somebody on a cold call or whatever. It can be done, and we've done it plenty of times, and I suggest you do that while starting out. But if you really want to scale this thing to amazing heights, you have to use paid ads. Every large company just switches to paid ads. I remember I heard from a mastermind some guy say that running paid ads for your business is like steroids, right? It's like steroids for your business. You pretty much grow on autopilot. It's insane. If you just have the money and the leverage, dump it back into ads, right? So I want to show you our ads and our funnel process to show you how easy this can be. So here are 2 different types of ads that worked very well for our agency. The first ad here is just a ChatGPT image, literally it's from ChatGPT, of a guy on a roof, right? A guy on a roof talking about how we can get them 100 qualified leads in 90 days. If I scroll down here, it's very simple on all platforms. If I scroll down here, I want to show you what the actual lead form looks like. Now, we always run lead form campaigns because those campaigns are the best ones to actually capture people's info. So here it says, we both know you're tired of chasing leads. Basically, it explains to them what we can do. So you need to choose a different type of contracting work, whether it's roofing, flooring, kitchen remodeling, whatever. When you click here, then we want to say how many jobs do you do in a month, and then basically they put in their information, privacy policy, and then they book a call with us, or our team actually calls them once they're done and the call gets booked. So this is pretty simple here. Now, another one we have here is an ad. This is one of our best video ads. It's really, really good.
You're not short on skill, you're short on leads. You can be the best roofer on the planet, but if no one knows who you are, your phone stays silent. No calls, no cash. What if I told you my team and I can get you 10 qualified jobs in 90 days where you don't pay? Just look at our client Ben. We managed to get him a 5-figure flooring job in just 2 weeks of working with us. We fly out to you, we shoot the ads, we run the system. All you have to do is just close the jobs. This isn't a directory or a flyer on a fridge. We bring you real people who need your service now. So if you're serious about growing your business, click the link below and let's get your calendar booked.
Right, so it's super, super cool on that end. This is my business partner, Pedro. Love that guy. So it's the same thing, right? We have this video here. It did very well. Now, if you look at the destination, it's the same exact destination. We send them to the same exact list where we ask them if they offer roofing services, and then we ask them a little more information. how much money they make, of course, and then they just put in their information, they're ready to go, right? So that's how we capture the actual leads. Now, after the lead goes through, they go to this landing page here. So this landing page is very, very simple. So this is the landing page that they go on. Very simple. We don't like to add any videos or VSLs here. We just want to make it super simple for someone trying to book with us. So of course, we just go here, they choose a time, and then once they choose a time, they go to the next page, which is this page where we have a video just explaining to them that we thank them for actually signing up with us, tell them to get ready for the Zoom call with us. And then we also have a couple of examples of results we have for clients we work with in the past. So having this super simple system is a really easy way to get clients onto your calendar pretty much on autopilot. And all you need to do to optimize this or scale this is to put more money into it, duplicate the ads. Now, if you want to start something like this and you need one-on-one help to try to scale this business, then click the link in the description and you can book a call with me or Pedro, and we'll help you out one-on-one so you can scale your social media marketing agency and build a long-lasting, predictable online business. All right, guys, I hope you got a lot of value from this video, and I'm out.